Hey, good morning, guys. Charles Williams here, CW Consulting, with another episode of Parking Lot Thoughts. So this morning I'm coming to you because, we are always trying to think about how we can make our schools better, right? How we can ensure that our students feel safe and comfortable in our classrooms, in our schools. And so this morning I just want to put something out there. Sometimes it's a little difficult to swallow, but to reflect on your school. Think about the things that you have set up in your school and ask yourself, do you have systems? Do you have policies, procedures in place that, while good intended, adversely impact your students? And what I mean by that, for example, the first thing that comes to mind are school uniforms. So I used to be at a school where if a student was not in uniform, that student went home, right? And so now we're talking about the interruption of a student's education simply because they have the wrong color socks on, simply because they have the wrong shoes on, because they're out of uniform. And I always struggled with that. Even now in my building, we used to have a policy in place with a dress code where boys couldn't wear earrings. It was a rule in our handbook that boys couldn't wear earrings. And with all of the gender roles and things like that, I was like, why are we discriminating against one, not the other? If girls can wear earrings, then so should boys. And so I want you to think today, think this morning, whenever, just kind of go through your systems, right? Go through your policies and ask yourself, do we have things in place that, while good intended, are actually hurting our students, right? Are actually holding our students back? And what can we do about those? I'm not always saying just get rid of everything. Maybe we just need to approach it in a different way. I'll be honest with you, the one I'm struggling right now are hoodies. Our kids love hoodies, but we have a rule that hoodies are not allowed. And so, my thing is, I always ask why. It's a simple question. And I want somebody to be able to give me an honest answer, not just because we've always done it, right? That I hate that response, but to give me a legitimate reason as to why something is being done the way it is. And I have a big problem if that question cannot be answered. And that's where we're at with hoodies right now. We've talked about, well, kids could have things in the pockets. Discounting the fact that we have pockets in other places. Kids could hide earbuds. I'm like, well, that's if they have their hoods up. But is it a battle that we want to have, right? So I'm not asking necessarily for feedback on that one, just sharing with you one that I'm struggling with right now, because I don't want to unintentionally hurt or create battles that we don't need to when we have so many other things going on, when we have so many other things to focus on. So that's just my thought for you today. Reflect on your practices, your procedures in your school, and ask yourself, are they really improving the quality of education? Are they really improving the experiences that students are having in your school? Charles Williams, Parking Lot Thoughts. I'll see you guys tomorrow.